Today we're going to provide an update on fall sports for high schools in the state of Michigan, those member schools of the MHSAA. For the last 155 days, since that day back last March, where all of our worlds changed due to COVID-19. That was the date that we had to stop all of our winter tournaments. And soon after, when schools were canceled, as was the rest of the sports season, our attention turned to this fall. How could we come up with a plan so that those kids, especially the seniors in the class of 2021, would not have to deal with the same heartbreak and challenges that our seniors did last spring? Today we're going to talk about football. And earlier this afternoon, the MHSAA Representative Council, our board of directors of superintendents, principals, athletic directors, and coaches, made the very difficult decision to postpone football in Michigan until the spring of 2021. For the last 155 days, all of us have lived with a great deal of uncertainty. This virus has changed on almost a weekly basis in terms of the data, the spread, and most importantly, how it's impacted people that live here in our state and our families. As our board, in consultation with the governor's office and state health department officials, looked at all the data and information, there were just too many unknowns and uncertainties where we could move ahead and play football and do it with a clear conscience and without that pit in our stomach. Do know that our other fall sports are scheduled to move forward because, simply put, they just don't carry the same risk levels that the hand-to-hand, face-to-face, every play contact in football requires of our young people that play this great game. Some would say that this really doesn't hit home, that those of us who are administrators and leaders often make decisions without kids in mind. And I can tell you that in this case, the exact opposite is true. I'm not only here speaking with you today as the director of the MHSAA, but as someone who's a parent of a senior football player. We've done everything possible to try and find that pathway forward for our football kids this fall. And we simply ran out of time and with the evidence to be able to do that as safely as we needed to do. So while the day will certainly be a disappointment to all of our football players, coaches, and families, of which the Ewells are part of that, just know that we're going to take today's disappointment and put all of our effort and energy into giving our kids the best possible football experience imaginable in the spring of 2021. I encourage all of you to continue to do the right things, to mask up, to wash your hands, to be smart about this virus. And if we continue to do the right things, there will be that time where we can play all of our sports, football included, as safe as we possibly can. Thank you.